rhythms. So if you remember in your lesson, we got our rhythm sheet and it's supposed to say lesson 2, dotted quarter and eighth notes. And we're going to work on the one that says example. So just remember that there are 4 beats in each measure, and those beats are kind of divided into quarter notes. But if you look at the second measure, we have our dotted quarter eighth rhythm, which we talked about. And we said it was 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. We want to make sure that we really emphasize those ands. So let's see if we can clap and count the very first line together, where it says example. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Let's just clap the second measure again. Ready? Just the second measure, where it starts in the dotted quarter. 1, 2, ready, clap. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. Awesome. One more time. 1, 2, ready, and. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. Go to the very last measure, and we're going to clap that. It looks the same, but it's actually a little bit different. You can see there are 2 extra eighth notes in there with an extra quarter note added at the end. So let's clap the very last measure. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Again, 2, ready, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Let's clap the whole entire thing again and really make sure that we realize the difference between the second measure and the last measure. Ready? 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. The next step after you clap would be to play it on your instrument. So I'm going to get my violin and I'm going to play with you while you play on your instrument. So let's find our open D. So cellos, violas, and violins, we're all going to play our open D on this very first rhythm now that we've clapped it. Ready? 1, 2, ready, and 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Again, ready? 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Let's go to the next line, and let's practice that. Just clapping and counting. Ready? Where it says 2, 4. So now there's going to be 2 beats in a measure, with the quarter note being that division. Ready? 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, and 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 1, 2. Let's do it a little bit slower. Ready? 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 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 1, 2. Okay, so if you feel like you're still struggling, make sure that you clap that and count it aloud multiple times. If you just want to listen to me say it, make sure you rewind the video and you can kind of write out the counting or check your answers if you wrote in the counting already with what I said. Okay? When you feel like you're really ready, you go back to your instrument and let's play it together. Really slow. Ready? Open D. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, Try it one more time. Ready? 1, 2. 1, going to do the very next one, which is now in 3/4. So 3 beats in a measure, quarter note gets the beat. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3. So when we get to those dotted quarter note rhythms, you really have to make sure that you again emphasize that and. So you have 1, 2, and 3. If you look at the third measure in, let's clap that and say that together. Ready? And 1, 2, and 3. The next measure, if you look, is exactly the same. Okay, so let's clap the third measure and the fourth measure. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Great. The measure after that, though, has an extra set of eighth notes. So you would think 1 and 2, 3, and. If you heard me clap and count the first time, you probably heard me add an extra and in there. I'm just making it sound a little bit longer so we can really understand that it's a full quarter note with a full eighth note attached to it. So why don't I just clap and count for you the fifth measure. Ready? Just listen. Ready? And. 1 and 2, 3, and. One more time, just listen. Ready? And. 1 and 2, 3, and. See if you can clap that with me. Just that measure. Ready? And. 1 and 2, 3, and. Now look at the next measure. That's going to sound like this. Ready? And. 1, 2, and 3, and. Listen again. Ready? And. 1, 2, and 3, and. See if you can clap that with me. Ready? And. 1, 2, and 3, and. So go all the way back to the third measure, and we're going to clap from the third measure to the sixth measure. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1 and 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and. Very tricky, so I suggest that you really slow it down. Let's clap it one more time from the beginning. Very slow. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1 and 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3. Lastly, we're going to play that on our instrument on an open D string. Very slow. Ready? Open D. 1, 2, 3. 2 and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1 and 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 2, 3. So that one's extra tricky. If you can get that one for our lesson the coming week, that would be great. But if not, just focus on the first two. So I think playing in 3/4 can be a little bit tricky, but don't worry if you can't get it. All right? Happy practicing.